I graduated from TCC with my associates in science, and so I had, I think it was 60 hours that you had to have for that degree. But so the process from TCC to OSU-Tulsa was effortless. From the very beginning, the first counselor that I had just walked me through the process, and then getting with my advisor and everything. Just coming in from the first day, I was just led directly into the program that I wanted. I had no hiccups or any problems with transferring from TCC. It was just very effortless for me, and I think they really helped set me up for my next, segment in life of taking the classes at OSU-Tulsa. But for me, the transfer from TCC to OSU-Tulsa was just seamless. It was very easy. Just not having a degree was very uncertain, and I was at a position in my life where I couldn't go any farther. I was working 60 or 70 hours a week in a very manual labor job, and to me, I thought that I would need a degree to be able to establish a better future for my life and get into a profession that had security and that would always be there. And so I was very interested in finance and banking as a kid, and then at TCC I took the classes in just general business, and I got an associate of science, and then I transferred to OSU-Tulsa and became really engaged in finance after my first finance class. And I think from there, the reason that I wanted to get a business degree was because I wanted to be in the business world and I wanted to be in that profession. And I think for me, getting that degree allowed me to make the money that I would like to make in the future, basically, and just quit having to work, minimum wage kind of positions. I think the thing that really drew me to OSU-Tulsa as well was that most of the students were like me. They were older, full-time, working individuals, and they didn't have, they didn't want to mess around. They wanted to get in, get the degree, and get out of there. And I think that the classes that I had with them, we were very goal-focused. We were all working on, limited time schedules. We're coming from work, people are juggling families and kids. We're all, mostly taking night classes, going to school late at night. And so I found my interaction with my fellow students, very welcoming. And I think we were all on the same page as far as what we were trying to accomplish. We were here to get stuff done and to get that degree. And I think that for me, some of the friends that I've made here at OSU-Tulsa and my classmates, I'll keep in touch with them, throughout my life and throughout my career as well. And it was a great networking experience because you started out, especially within the business program and in finance, we all took some of the same courses. So the way we started out our first semester, we ended up going through many of the same courses to the very end. And that was a very neat experience because you got to know your fellow students really well. And the biggest thing is don't have any excuses. I think for me, I had a lot of excuses of why I can't get a degree, why a degree would be hard for me to get. And I think that transferring from TCC to OSU-Tulsa, I didn't have an excuse because it was so easy and so seamless. And so for me, I think a lot of times the goal that I had, the only thing that was standing between me and that goal was the excuse that I made up in my head. And so for me, I think for any student that wants to come in, if there's an excuse that you can't get financial aid or it's not going to work around your schedule, I don't think that that's true. I think from my experience, OSU-Tulsa allowed me to get the financial aid, allowed me to have the schedule to fulfill my dream and to get that goal of achieving a degree.